Alright, I'm back. Welcome in, everyone. I am... Hang on a sec, give me a second. Lotso. Alright, I wasn't paying attention. I heard it, but I didn't see anything, because I wasn't looking. Please tell me you saw the new animation. Thank you, I worked on it for the last couple of days. And there you go, there's the boop as well. I also updated the hydrate emote as well. Well, not emote, redeem, I should say. It's not an emote. There we go, new hydrate. Thank you for the luck, Palpoo. Yeah, I figured having more shit thrown at me is better for the viewers, apparently. Keeps them engaged. But anyway, welcome in. How are you, Lotso? I was going to stream on the weekend, but I was a bit tired and I was trying to make all these new redeems. I've got more in the works, but I wanted to get those 3 done before moving on. So yeah, this is where we are. Also, I do have my fan a bit closer than normal, so let me know if you can hear the fan in the background or anything like that, because I'll move it away or re-angle it or something. But if it's fine, then hopefully it's all good. Hopefully it's not too loud. But anyway, I had a look and it seems like the Elite Four are around level 80. Maybe 81 or 82. So I'm going to get my bros, my team, I should say, to level 80. And then we'll take on the Elite Four. Or the BB Elite Four. Yeah, the fake ones. But anyway, as I said, Lotso, how are you? How are you doing today? It's what, like 4 AM or something for you? Something crazy? I could finish the Pokédex first, but I'll save that. First things first is we need to find some Chansey. I don't know if Blissey spawns here or just Chansey. But other than Doduo, I don't think there's too many normal types. So we could do our old bullshit ham sandwich to boost the normal types. And get all the Chanseys. Wait, can I even have a picnic here? Oops, that's not what I want to do. I can. And so I must. But yeah, all my old redeems are gone. I will plan on replacing most of them if I can. Did you get them, like, did you purchase them, or were they like from one of those little gacha thingies where it's random? But feel free to post them in the Discord if you want. You don't have to. Also, I figured out one of the Pokemon for my jelly team on Sword or Shield. Melmetal. Unfortunately, it has to be like a fully evolved Melmetal because 4 AM, I was correct. And it is a gacha thing. Man, my psychic powers, they're just, it's part of being jelly. But they're kicking in. But yeah, Melmetal, I think, fits the team. But because Melmetal is steel, I'll probably go regular Gudra. So that way I don't double up on the steel. Because I think adding steel to Gudra does give it more weaknesses than strengths. But anyway. Oh my god, let me check. I guess you could put it under gaming or general banter. I don't mind either way. One of those two suits me. Anyway, where's all the Chansey? Apparently they all disappeared and we got Doduo instead. Oh wow, all the Chansey have gone. There's one. But congrats on getting an Appleton. The gacha things are always, it's one of those things where you're like, I want to get the one thing, but I usually only do them if there's like a few things I like, so I don't get too disappointed. But if there's just one thing, then it's usually not worth it. Alright, get these bitches to 80. I'm pretty sure Doduo is like a horrible green color if it's shiny. So I don't need to worry too much about that. Already sent them. Let me have a little peek. Oh, those are actually quite large for a gacha thing. I do like the Appleton, as always. As always. Is that Chikorita a Pop Funko vinyl, or is it like an official Pokemon one? Because I have been looking at the Arcanine Pop Funko, but it's like, I don't know. I'm not really into Pop Funko at all. It was rigged. It was rigged? What do you mean? How do you rig a gacha? Other than like placing all the good ones at the top. And the shitty ones at the bottom. Might even use some candies. Might even use some candies and or something. Depending on what I feel like. Just to boost them if the chances are a bit too infrequent. Oh, that's an item. Definitely not a Chansey. They seem to be more on the starting area. With all of them running around like crazy though, definitely gives off Savari Zone vibes. Which is probably why you get a Safari Ball. Alright, so here's the Chanseys. Need that sparkle. Yes, quite warm today, but tomorrow is going to be even warmer. Which is not something I'm wanting to experience. Fair enough, fair enough. But are they Funkos or are they regular? Just Nintendo ones? That is the question. They might look... It's hard to tell. They probably look a bit better. Regular Nintendo. I should have been able to tell that from the fact that Chikorita has eyes and not just black dots. Alright, level 80. Alright, 80, 80, 80. Yes, I had a feeling you would like that one. I did spend time getting it sorted. And as you can see, it like sort of cycles through like a little hammer to a stone mallet to like, you know, the video game mallets. Okay, my punch. Oh. Something. I don't want to challenge as a group. Alright. There's something wrong with that Chansey. Was it eating an apple? I don't know. Alright, we'll just keep iron heading this guy. Till we get to level 80. Which is now. Alright, alright. Should actually move you out of here. And put in the ones that are not physical attackers. This is because Chansey has high special defense. Well, higher than defense anyway. I don't know the actual scores. But yeah, I'll get a couple of these on. And then we may jump into just doing random double battles of people around here. Actually, I could do that now. I probably should have done that before I made a sandwich. But it's fine. It's fine. It's only ham. I can buy that anywhere. Well, not anywhere, but you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure I can buy it right here anyway. But yeah, we'll just do this for a little bit. I think this will be quicker until they stop spawning. Never coming out of the box. Why is that? Is it a special collector's edition or something? Or just something you want to do? Stop running. Where are they all? This one. Fair enough. And you think Chikorita is a pear? That's an interesting hypothesis. I suppose it is pear-shaped. Alright, let's get our specials in here. All good. In original Gold Silver and in Heart Gold and Soul Silver as well, I picked Chikorita. Wasn't a big fan of Totodile. Nothing against Totodile. I just thought it was kind of boring looking. Cyndaquil I liked as well. But yeah, I definitely went Chikorita mainly. I like the little spinning leaf. But yeah, I only own one Funko, and it's Gurr from Invader Zim, and it glows in the dark. The only other one I would ever get is probably the Arcanine one, but maybe if it goes on sale for like $5 or something like that. But I don't really have anywhere to display it. I'm running out of like shelf room with all the other shit that I display. So, Wait, hang on a sec. Have I fed my Snorlax? So it's too late anyway. It's dinner time. Alright, where's this GNC? Oh, I don't want to invoke Taurus. There's one. Alright. No one is 80 yet. Chance it. I should be using a lucky egg, but it's a lot of messing around. It's only for a couple levels, although it probably would help. It would speed things up, that's for sure. Yeah. Is it in my bag or is it attached to a Pokemon? Alright. Now where are all these GNCs? There's some. Out of my way! I could not tell which direction that was coming at. Thank you for the boops. Trying to find the right sound effect for a boop on a squishy nose was a thing. And also, like, I had to kind of just plan them because I don't have any, like, I'm just using Twitch alerts. I'm not using anything fancy or anything. So I had to sort of just estimate where it's going to be. When I talk, because it moves up, is what I'm trying to say. But I think I aimed it right. But yes, now you're poor on points, which means you just have to watch. It's literally the only way to get more points. Oop. I guess we could try and kill it. But I doubt we'll get much XP for it. Why is that not enough to kill it? Ow. Done. Yeah, that was like nothing. Not even worth fighting them. Bam. I made spaghetti today. It was tasty, but I needed to because the meat was getting close to its best before date. There's a chance to. But during my spaghetti escapade, I had a kitchen emergency with a can of some drink decided to explode. Well, no, actually, explode is the wrong word. At some point during some time, this case of cans of soft drink decided to leak. I don't know. It's almost like it eroded, like a tiny hole through one of the cans, and it just leaked everywhere. But it's very slow, a slow leak. Oh no, I need to get a physical attacker. There we go. And so, yeah, I had to clean that up as well while cooking. It wasn't too bad, but it was just effort. Effort that I did not have because I needed to spend the effort on fixing the bonk and the boop. But I managed to get both of them. I would have streamed earlier. I was aiming for around 2 hours earlier than what I started, but with all the cleaning that I had to do while cooking, I didn't get enough time. But yeah. But anyway, it's all fixed now. But yeah, I have more redeems planned than what we currently have got. I just need to get the time to make them. You got sick? That's no good. Being sick is not fun. Not that it ever is, but especially if it's a nice place and you miss out on nice food. That's always a bummer. Probably should have done the other one. Oh no, it's still hit. Okay. Not yet. The pineapple juice was a hit? Isn't it just regular pineapple juice? Or did they add something to it? I've not had like straight up pineapple juice in a long time. But I do enjoy it because it's like it's more tangy. It's more sour than like an orange juice or but it's not as sour as obviously, yeah, lemon. It was special. They probably filled it with drugs. Probably not, but you never know. Ah, so many birds. They should have invented a type repelling food buff. You know, so we have like a repel, but for food. That would have been nice. I guess they just have to hire me next time to teach them how to make a good game. Love drugs. Rockhead is such a handy ability. You get access to these powerful skills and you get none of the side effects. It's great. Well, look, drugs have their place in this world, and I'm sure when you say drugs, you mean like illicit drugs, but medication is drugs, coffee is drugs, or caffeine technically. They all have their time and their place. I mean, some people still call weed a drug, and that is legal in a lot of places. So, yeah. Do or don't. It's your life to live. I'm not your mediator to judge you. But I could be for the right price. I hate it when the chancies are always grouped together because they run away. This is not the best place for Chansey farming in terms of quantity. Maybe if I got like normal boost level 2, but I feel like it would just be more birds then. And probably some Tauros as well. That price, what is the cost for? Look. It's like emotional support for you and me. The money is my emotional support. Yeah. But I mean, I guess I could work for food as well. I guess it depends on the type of food. What is on offer? Alright, so we're getting close. Yeah. I mean, would I work for Hungry Jacks? Perhaps. Perhaps I would. I know some people hate it. I think it's disgusting, but... Macarons? What's wrong with macarons? Oh my god, you got auto-modded for saying you hate that French. That's funny. It's so hard for you to do in terms of make or eat, because we're talking about eating here. If you're talking about making the food, then yeah, I get that. They can be difficult. It definitely requires practice, and even then, it doesn't take much to fuck them up. But yeah, apparently hating on that French thing is just difficult. It's hells? Oh, I don't know. I've made many dessert before. I'll give it to Appleton. Alright. Yeah, everyone will be around level 80, except for big old Annihilate, who is 83, but hey, I need it. I've made them before. I actually had back in the day, a little lore tidbit about me. I had a baking party where I invited people over for drinks, and we all baked goods. And that was the party, getting drunk and baking, and then obviously eating. And macaroons were one of the one of the foods that we baked. We were, like, they turned out pretty good, surprisingly. It was the first time a lot of us had made them before, and we were also really drunk. So, I mean, if I can do that drunk and get, like, semi-decent ones, then sure. I don't class them that difficult. They wouldn't win any awards, though, that's for sure. But, I mean, in terms of, like, effort, in terms of the effort that you put in, I do think they do take more effort than what they're worth, than what you get out of them. Whereas if you just bake a cookie, you can bake multiple cookies in the same amount of time for like one batch of macarons. So yeah, it just depends. Buying them, fine. Because then you're not the one making them. Someone else does that. Right, I think this might be the last one. No, one more. One more. There you are. Alright. Like I said, I don't mind too much if we're a bit over-leveled. I don't want to be too over-leveled. And I have been thinking about probably Pokemon Shield, because I have the DLC for that as well. So it'd probably be the better option. But anyway, if we're doing... I think we'll do the Fairy Girl first. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. There was a store in Victoria, Melbourne. Or Melbourne, Victoria, I think is the correct way. That's a macaroon store. And they do all different flavors, really unique ones. And during Easter time, they do a hot cross bun flavored macaron, and it's so good. I have not had it in years, but it is extremely tasty. So yeah, if you're over in Melbourne, Australia, during Easter time, go get some. They're good. Anyway, let's go. Okay, we're fighting a fairy, so we need poison and steel. Type is what I'm aiming for here. Alright. I'll bring you in. Poison. Not dragon. Not dark. Alright, so we're doing double battles. I want these two to be first. Because then I get Snow Warning. That one has the Snow Cloak. I can do an Aurora Veil. Bring you in. You as well. Does anyone know any poison? You do. Bugs scare you. I mean, bugs are everywhere in the world. Just because ours are large. They're not that big in the city areas. It's only if you sort of go out a bit further. Anyway, I think this is a good team for who we're coming up against. Don't need that. Yeah. Ah, you got poison as well. Good for you. Can you learn? Oh, you don't need it. You got... Yeah, I think this is a good team. I think this is a good team. I might give an expert belt instead of the other stuff. I don't have any more. Do I? No, I don't. I could go buy more. Wait, I should have more. I'm pretty sure I bought like 7. Oh. There we go. Now the question is, do I want the black sludge or do I want an expert belt? Do I just want to take them out fast or do I want survivability? I mean, I guess we can just go fight and see what it's like. Alright. Actually, I need to heal first. Make sure we get all our PP and such topped up. Alright. All white. Okay, okay. Now we find them. Alright, that's the fire person, but I've already planned for the fairy one, so I'll just do that, you know? Now, I wonder what their challenges are going to be like. Coastal biome. Talk to me for the elite trial. Alright, so I haven't done much preparation in terms of looking up who their teams are or anything like that. We're essentially going in blind. All I know is I think the final Pokemon of the Elite Four, except for maybe one, is 80. And I think one is 81. That's all I know. Welcome to the Coastal Plaza. We're the team that supports Miss Lacey of the Elite Four. And you're Arcane, right? One of the BB League challengers? You'll need to have over 50 BP if you want to take on the Elite Trial here. Are you ready and willing to pay? Yes, I saved beforehand. Thank you very much. Duly received and noted. We need you over here, Miss Lacey. Coming. Oh, Visit Arcane. I'm so glad you decided to pay me a visit. Please follow me. I'll show you to the trial site. It's a tree. Thank you for coming to the Coastal Plaza to challenge me. I am really sorry for the way I protested you joining the BB League. Of course, it's true that this is quite irregular under the bylaws of our school clubs. But mainly, I didn't want you to get dragged into the drama that's been troubling this club lately. I suppose our trial has already officially begun though, so let's get to it and have some fun. The trial that I came up with is a Pokemon quiz. I'll ask you 5 questions about Pokemon. If you can answer them all correctly, then you pass. Are you ready to attempt my Pokemon quiz? Sure. I wasn't expecting to be tested in words. Great, then I'll get everything ready. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no, don't be sound effects. Alright, firstly, Pikachu isn't everyone's favorite Pokemon, just saying. Alright, here we go. And look, it's everyone's favorite Pokemon, Pikachu to help. And with that, question 1. Pikachu is an electric type Pokemon, well known for producing electricity within its body. But in which part of its body does it store the electricity it generates? Go for the right body part that you think is correct. Ah. Oh. Cheeks. Ding ding ding, you got it. Pikachu stores its electricity in the electric sacs in its cheeks. Alright, I will stretch. Sometimes the jelly does need a little squish and stretch. If you poke the sacs, you'll get a little shock, but don't you think they're just super round and cute? Now then, I think we're ready to move on to our next quiz question. There's 4 more of these. Venonat. Take a look at Venat here. It's bigger than you think it would be, isn't it? But it's also fluffy and squeezable and terribly adorable, really. So here we go with question 2. Even on the darkest nights, Venat is able to use a certain part of its body like a radar, which allows it to detect surrounding objects. Which part of its body acts like a radar? Oh no. So there's obviously eyes as an option, but what about the antenna? Alright. You reckon it's the eyes? I mean, you obviously would know. I was like, the eyes seem like fine as an option, but like, I wouldn't really call that a radar. It has compound eyes as a ability though. Serve as a radar. What do you mean by radar? Anyway. Isn't it even more adorable when you think about how it sees a whole world we can't see? Now, I think we're ready to move on to our next quiz question. Then what are the antenna for? Oh no. Getting weary of my quiz? How about a cup of tea? Or maybe these 3 Sinesti siblings? Here's question 3. Since you like to live in precarious antique teacups, or precious, but there are a lot of phonies out there. It's hard to tell which cups are genuine antiques. One of these 3 Sinesti is an antique form Sinesti, meaning it's a real antique cup. So which Sinesti is the real deal? Okay, well, can I look at their little symbols? Well, that one has the dot in it. Yeah, the middle one. I don't like that Pokemon. That's right, an antique form Sinesti can be recognized by the mark on the bottom of its cup. But it doesn't matter whether they're antique form or phony form, they're all so darn cute. Now then, I think we're ready to move on to our next quiz question. Meteor. This is the Meteor Pokemon Meteor. It comes in all kinds of colors, you know? I'll first actually take a good look at this pinkish Meteor for me. Okay. Alright, mix ourselves up real good. Alright. I think I already know which one it is. There we go. Ding, 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 you did it. Even after they returned to their Meteor form, you still managed to find the right one. Aren't Meteor adorable? Their coloration varies based on what they eat. Now then, I think we're ready to move on to the very last quiz question. Hopefully it's not a difficult one. Oh no. Oh look, here comes Gramble. Maybe it's heard the word pink and decided to stop by. This little sweetie is one of my own Pokemon. It stays with me. Our last question, question 5, will involve Gramble here. Gramble is a quiet, delicate, and lovable Pokemon, of course. But can you tell me this? When I take a nap with my adorable Gramble, which part of its body do I use as a pillow? I would assume the belly. Or the tummy. Yeah, belly, tummy. Makes sense. When I cuddle up to it, it's so soft and cozy, we both fall asleep in seconds. Like, I doubt she was going to say the foot, or, you know, the tusks, or something. That's just... I don't know, that just seemed like a fake question. You managed to get all 5 of my questions right, which means congratulations! You've officially cleared my elite trial. Which means I get to try and battle her, probably. Why don't we head back to the plaza? Oh, we're going straight into a battle? Since you passed my elite trial, you've earned the right to challenge me to a battle. But what do you want to do now? Ready to move straight to it? No. Give me a second to save. No problem. I'll be ready when you are. Alright. So she's probably going to use a ground ball at some point. Which I think I can counter with steel. Just steal it up. Yeah. Primarina, that makes sense. That's why I have a Galvantula. But I don't really need to know who's on a team. I'll figure it out. But I do need to refill my water and I do need to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to take a quick break before we actually start the trial. So I'll BRB a couple minutes.